Beautiful city of Denver, Colorado. The Rockies and Padres at the end of the big leaguers lately. Here's a Southwest batting order for Jace Tingler. Trent Grisham believes it's going to wipe out Splitter. First delivery misses ball one, and it wasn't a fastball, which is not unusual. April of 2012 when he was applying his craft.
There goes curveball. Well, the art
when as a hitter you're in an upside down count like now. This is offense. Phil 8-1, had only 3 hits. Back-to-back ball games. It's a curveball. Did you face Darvish?
Of gravity in the middle. One of the things I had them
two. And he goes down there with a slider and he gets a strikeout on top of you. Not easy to do. 6th toughest guy in baseball to strike out.
So 178 batting average against Yu Darvish leading off an inning. That's going to continue.
Here's Garrett Hampson. That's inside. There you go.
That was a text message. Got traded. Yu Darvish responded with.
Here's a catcher's ERA with Darvish at 270. I'm really good when I catch Darvish. 6 weeks into the next season because no one else could catch Wakefield. There's a walk to hand. That though they had to go and get him immediately. They're like nobody can. I don't know how anybody catches a good knuckleball. When you were
Hopper would throw an 85.
I'm with you. Timeout called.
Well, Rocky saw when
Throw and pick it up, throw it back to the pitcher. The leak out of play, fortunately for Charlie. Play.
Work on the knuckleball, they have to go the independent route, or they get frustrated and they stop. But if you follow and tracked,
just missed. 3-2. There goes Hampson, and this ball's lined to center field, and it stays up. And now Hampson's got to get back. Grisham's throw, fortunately, is offline. And it gets away. So now Hampson will head back the other way. And it's 2 innings. The bullpen, 7 shutout yesterday for San Diego. They didn't walk anybody. They gave up just a couple of hits. .34. The arm speed has not.
Just happened the other day.
Up the middle, base hit. Hampson around third. The Rockies will take a 1-0 lead. The Trevor Story comes through. Trevor gets a big jump. Don't swing. Throw to second. Not going to get it. Not even close. There are times when, especially from up here, you can visually see. And Mack drives this to right. O'Grady coming. The cap to all of the graduates, high school, college graduates, or graduation season. 0-1 on Matt Adams, and he chases upstairs. But I don't know where they overlap. Had given it to him. That's right. Berkman did. He went from Houston to St. Louis.
Yeah.
Right? Matt Adams loves the nickname, and now quality pass there. Big Trent Grisham will make the
around the park. Class of 36 kids made the trip from Fowler, which is I think between.
Now is it Jet? Is it Jet with long hair?
1-2 on Dom Nunez. That hop affixed that to Cargo. 2-2.
Yeah, it's Seabis.
Well, is Machado going to make the catch? He will.
Apparently, he hit like an ice pick.
Trejo hits this ball pretty well, but moving over. It's a good-looking family.
Yeah, it's good to see Jenny get along with pitchers.
2-1 on Yu Darvish.
coach on the Padres staff, Cubs staff.
Swung on a miss. Third. The Rockies up 1-0. Got an unearned run in the first. Garrett Hampson walked in. Garrett moved up to second base. And that just misses. Yu Darvish is, by the way, I appreciate that. And baseball.
Yep.
And I'll let you elaborate on that as John goes down.
Ocean, which is a giant high school tournament. And there's a great history behind the Koshin tournament because the country rallied behind. So the Koshin tournament heads up.
1-2. The other, Massachusetts, was playing soccer there, was recruited and ultimately college in the States.
Channel that you could find.
Good swing. 3-2. Tapia works. Is drifting toward the stands. His first start with the Rangers, in early April of 20.
Hideo Nomo has the most amount of wins.
This ball is driven to left center field.
On a ball. Give her a ball.
Here's Charlie Blackmon leading off in the fourth inning. He lined to center against Darvish his first time up. That's outside ball one. Total in the game. Toward first base, so Hampson went to second. That's foul. And then Stewart everything.
So if you don't believe me,
that's also foul. Cronenworth. One and one without a home run. That is the club record. The other really good. Well, you guys that summer went 7 games without hitting a home run. This is playable for Caratini.
Caratini almost missed that. Jake Cronenworth, you see it, your catcher's glove is not that big. It's not designed with the big web to catch.
And find out to right.
A what?
Wow.
I've never heard that.
There's that slow curve misses.
Seal.
3-1.
Oof.
3-2 to McMahon. This is in play, left field, routine for Tommy Pham.
You can't see
it.
You
can't see it. Not so routine.
That's a nice double for McMahon.
You will always take it without apology.
Yeah.
One toward Pham, but the wind is taking it in foul ground. 1-2 on Adams. Shattered bat Darvish on the backhand.
Yusei Kikuchi breaking that down when we return. Days inside Dodger Stadium. The Mariners and the Los Angeles Dodgers meeting.
Oh, he feels pretty good about himself, and typically for him, when he keeps the walks to a minimum, he's going
3 1/4 and a couple of home runs. Some very disciplined hitters included.
on the defense. Dylan Moore will get the start in left field. Mitch Haniger in right.
Mookie Betts first pitch in play, and just like we saw
For him, opponents hitting 063 off the changeup.
Ball 1 to Corey. Where it sits right now this season compared to last year is pretty much on
point out there, but Mariners like to turn the double play. That'll certainly help him if he's able to keep it on the.
Oh, Cole, I suppose runner up to Verlander, but of that quality. You say 0-2. Spiked.
Still will line up, and I think that's why for you say be aggressive. Fastball 97 at the top of the zone.
Now towards the gap. Strikeout rate. And that is ruled
This year. Really fair to say.
That's a no doubt strike three. And Muncy, very disciplined hitter. Man, everything right around the box.
Strike one will be important.
A pretty healthy margin in that regard. 96 upstairs. I think there has to be some frustration for Dave Roberts. Their offensive numbers carried over into these situations, but production in those situations.
Seager in front.
You say it's 3-0. Two on the 3-2. Here comes pitch number 7. Haniger tracking this into the corner. It is amazing, Mike.
Fastball on his hands.
1-2. Chop. Seager covering some ground. Terrens as well, but a foul ball. Another 2-2. Into right field. Haniger is in. All right, Mike. What do we? The way of the pass possibly after this year, or pardon me, the pitcher hitting.
He only has a few plate appearances, and he's missing the strike zone.
Just 2 walks this season for Buehler. Well, that is the 5th
and 11th birthday. Reached. Dodgers unable to bring anybody home. 9-1-2. Walker Buehler, strike one. Quickly 0-2. Kikuchi gets him with a breaking ball, his third. Grounded out his first time tonight. And takes ball one from Kikuchi. On the hands to third. Seager. Strike one.
Hitters are always making adjustments. 98. It's pretty good
average this year. You get Seager. A 1-2-3 third. There's Beatty. He's been swinging a hot bat for the Dodgers since. Ball one.
It's 3 starts.
Four-seamer there, 1-1. Deals 1-1. Turner fouls it off, 1-2. It's in the dirt, and it's 2-2. First big leaguer, Akami. Full count on Turner.
He must have been in the big leagues when he was like 9.
Turner leading off the 4th and striking out. Second one of the game for Turner.
This is one of those pitches that.
Will Smith now. This is the lone Dodger hit. Dodgers hit. One ball, two.
Probably going to throw a cutter. We went back-to-back fastballs, but still shot.
Smith hits it hard, but in the hold is short. Crawford waiting for it. And Muncy's walk his first time was his 35 games. hammered to right center field. Home run, Max Muncy. A no-doubt shot to get the Dodgers on the board. We're going to have to dig deep and figure out what that one is. Ball one on Taylor.
Like two-lane left-hand turn out there.
Strike on Kikuchi.
Ooh. Wow. Protective netting helped the Dodger bench. I don't know who had to.
Strike three call. Back-to-back Ks to finish the Mariners.
More confident in the strike zone, especially tonight with the cutter. He seems to be kind of using the.
You obviously welcomed his first child into the world. First one to Gavin Lux is cut on and missed, strike one. But he also. That smashed down the line to left, but feeling foul. They picked that up. It's Lux on 3 pitches. Buehler shows bunt and takes a strike. One and two. Strikeout number 8 for Yusei Kikuchi. 2 gone. Ball one.
A Seager. Got the right part of the batting order up right.
On a 2-0, Mookie takes a strike. Ball 3. On a 3-1, Betts yanks a line drive base hit off of the glove of Crawford. It ricochets into foul ground. He's headed for second with a 2-out double. In scoring position. Kikuchi to Seager. Breaks in there, strike one. That's knifed into left center field. Lewis will flag it down. It's have 2 against the Dodgers. Both those, though, came back in New York. A couple off the 6 for the Dodgers. They trail 4-1. And Yusei Kikuchi comes home with ball 1. K's. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two. 1-2 to Turner. Chases a change. 1 out.
Do not see that a lot.
Will Smith. The hands. Shadow right center. Haniger extra bases before Muncy's homer. Spins a breaker in there to the.
On 95, 96 pitches.
Even out. And the dirt 2-2. On 2-2. Muncy. Check swing foul. He's worked it full. Now the 7th pitch. And there will be an 8th. 8th pitch. Strike 3.
Need to string some hits together.
Off this inning for the Dodgers against Yusei Kikuchi, who has matched a career high with 10 strikeouts tonight.
Right there.
The 1-2. Changeup taken low. 2 balls and 2. Taylor hits a liner to center field and a leadoff base. Yusei Kikuchi. 0-2. Taylor takes his lead at first as the 0-2 comes home and a changeup taken for a ball. His 1-2 is cut on and missed. A career high 11 K. Next, A.J. Pollock has stepped into the on-deck circle. Lux grounds it foul, strike 1. 1 on, 1 out, 0-1 pitch. Outside, ball 1. Delivers a 1-1. Lux fouls it back 1-2.
Well, when they come over here and do well, they know it is.
Defensive swing that's going to get Lux. Continues to emerge for the Mariners here in his 3rd big league season.
Downtown Minneapolis, but we'll take it 60 degrees in early May.
I think
For me, the key for him is his slider. Well, he's got the fastball, he's got the split, but the slider is.
Baseball so far this year. Here is their Menards batting order. Willie Calhoun, Nick Solak, Nate. When you mentioned the home runs, and it's been an issue in his last 2 starts, back-to-back starts. First pitch fouled back. Into the shift. Simmons sets and throws him out.
To right the ship, and it all starts tonight.
Solak takes strike 1. Oh, he's not looked like the same pitcher at all. Another ground ball. Backhanded by Simmons. Solak runs well, but not well enough. 2 down.
Well, and he can relax and settle into this start. And hopefully that starts to turn most of those blue, you know, zone early and then get those chases later.
2-2.
But see, you go with your pitch you can execute the most.
Got him looking. And it's a clean 1-2-3 inning.
To AAA St. Paul today. And Baldelli didn't give a.
Being sent down. Half swing. No, American League. And you knew he was green lighted, and he fouled it back. Another big cut on a break.
He will make you pay.
Called third strike. Came all the way back from 3-0 to strike him out.
It's a second strikeout look, and he's got it.
But now here he is, and he's throwing it for strikes. Mix for Maeda.
So if you have those numbers there and he throws.
Of course, all of it is so much easier.
Then all of a sudden they dive below the zone late.
Fouled away.
And I think part of last year, so maybe a different feel for him.
And another 3-ball count. He struck out. And he missed with a breaking ball. Garcia takes a 1-out walk. And missing inside, ball 1.
You know, do as well as you can if you're bullpen to the competition of the mound.
In there for a strike, now 2-1.
Was that slider for a strike?
Runner goes. Pitch grounded, foul. Base stealer Whit Merrifield off the bases. There's a liner off the glove of Donaldson and into center field. So a liner in there for strike 1.
Secure long term.
Breaking ball, and now he's ahead 0-2. And Maeda wisely lets it go. They get 1, but not 2. Looked like Maeda was ready to awkwardly try to field that ball, and then he realized.
Second base.
Fastball and a strike.
Batter's box, so it's been a challenge for him so far.
Just off the plate with the breaking. Clipping the edge. 2-2. Got him. Stranding a couple in scoring position. Then the first, because that's been one of the issues for Maeda with guys on base. Things have.
Teams really wanted me.
Cruz strikes out, 1 away. And that'll bring up Kirilloff.
But let me fill you in there, guys. Yes, Anthony Edwards. Ooh,
there's a ball hit right over the bag. Kirilloff has a hit. The first hit that he has pulled, digging for second, and he is in with a double. High fly, right field. Gallo's got a really good arm. Kirilloff will try to advance, and here is the throw, and it's a little too strong. And now rolling up the warning.
We see Astudillo do something like that shoulder.
Swung on and missed. 2-1. That's hit to left off the end of the bat a bit, and arises there for the catch. Setup, if you will. I guess that what you guys call it, a setup, and then as the ball is delivered.
Guys I looked up to. And my first All-Star game, and you know, you kind of looked up to as a kid.
Half swing, Cal.
That's when I started to get on my back leg for my load and my balance.
Maeda with another strikeout, his 4th of the ball game.
A couple on a fastball.
2 swinging on fastballs and 2 looking on the first time up. Just off the plate, ball 1. Very high, 3-0.
Why not? They've earned.
Strike called 3-1. You saw. Just inside, second walk-ish.
Everybody up and down the lineup and make an adjustment.
Crack foul, 1 strike. Maeda's strike percentage just 57%, not 67%. Ahead of Lowe now. Oh.
Interesting to watch them run the bases.
Down and away. Runner goes. Pitch rolled through the shift and under the glove of Polanco. A base hit for Lowe. And the Rangers have runners at first and third.
Here, how many walks he's had.
Outside, Maeda walk to Gallo. Runner goes. Just a bluff. Second, third strike leading off the second. Went upstairs and got him. Ground ball backhanded by Solak. 1-2. And Rortvedt strikes out, 2 away. And it'll bring up Luis Ariz. There's a drive to the right field corner. Down for a hit. And Gallo will. And now Donaldson down the line into the corner. Ariz hustling around second to third. Being waved around. Throw from the short field and left, and out at the plate, and a collision at the plate. A good relay by.
You're not going to pitch around him to pitch to Cruz.
Liner caught by Kiner Falefa.
And then tried to avoid the catcher.
Strike one to Garcia. So difficult it seems for some players, some teams, to case the runner ended up at third base. And he got him to chase on a pitch that was a foot
deeper than right field at target field.
Fouled away.
So you wonder if this was something.
Got him. Another strikeout. 7 already for Maeda with 2 down here in the 4th.
All the fastballs that he fouled off. I mean, that just goes to show you how hard it is.
For that, than that for outs. Now Kirilloff to Maeda covering, and a good inning for Kenta Maeda. Runner was never tagged. So the run scored, Ariz scored from when the Twins played them. Strike called. So the Rangers are breaking ball tapped in front of Donaldson. Barehanding and firing. What a scoop at first by Kirilloff. And now sticking a breaking ball on the outside corner. Outside. Right off the end of the bat to Kirilloff. Yeah, but what do you know about it?
Trying to let guys find it for too long.
Well, as I was potting up. No swing.
It's hard to take him out of the lineup.
And Maeda thought
that would be a ball.
And that time on a check swing, he got him. Another strike.
To Houston, Texas, where today the Astros will take on the Los Angeles. Quite a matchup for Game 2 of this 3-game series. Lance, his last 3.
Game 2 of this series, Astros trying to bounce back from a tough loss last night. They'll do so.
This will be his 7th start on the season. He has 3 quality starts under his belt. He's been good.
Pitcher, but he's also in the lineup. David Fletcher will lead off at shortstop, but there is Ohtani. Here are the Astros defensively. You see Aledmus Diaz highlighted, his 5th start. Swing and a miss. Fletcher. Tough
slider mix and the occasional changeup mixed in.
Here is Shohei Ohtani. Pitcher.
It's unique in the American League, so as many at-bats as they can before they potentially take him out of the game.
Chopper 2 out as it's a new pitch in 2021. And Lance got him to swing through the last one, and he goes down swinging there. Lance
his hitting numbers earlier. These are his pitching numbers. 4 starts this season. The ERA 80 off of Shohei Ohtani in those 4 starts.
So, and the first pitch, he sends it into center field, falling quickly. That'll be a base hit. Jose Altuve doesn't waste any time with a single into right center.
I'm telling you, TK, if you can hunt that fastball early against Shohei Ohtani and stay in the zone like the Astros do, a guy like this.
Ohtani has never gotten through more than 5 innings. Altuve already matching the hit total that he allowed in his last start in 5 innings. Swing and a miss. That was the fastball on the outside edge. 98-mile-an-hour fastball at that, and Diaz goes down on strikes.
Ohtani staying with the heater. Yanks it.
Hitters kind of have a crazy combination as he the best hitter. But this is the major leagues. It's not supposed to happen. He does throw it here, and Brantley goes down swinging on a pitch that ended up in the dirt. 0 for 28.
Relevant as he gets on that pitch at 22%.
Alvarez has never faced Shohei before. That one in the dirt. Altuve thought. The amount of drop he gets on that splitter.
Healthy in 2021.
This one up the middle. The third baseman Gosselin makes, and his 7th overall. That is a called strike. Upton. Ground ball towards Aledmus Diaz. He will step on the bag and make the
Chevy Stropole. Who is the greatest two-way or
Shohei Ohtani to Euless Field. Catcher Kurt Suzuki fires the mask. The Astros. Correa sends one pretty well into right center field. On the move, Ward, and he will make the catch.
Oh, no.
He collides with Trout. Trout's okay. Ward's okay. Trout somersaults after Ward.
Carlos.
Strike of the knees, 1-1 on the splitter. There's that splitter that he's so good with. 1-2 the count. It's got so much dive to it, and then on that
Down and out of the zone. Then you can try and give it a shot. Good take right there. That's exactly what he needed to do.
A 3-ball count until Tucker, and there is ball 4. So back straw off the plate. It's 1-0. Ground ball towards short. Fletcher will flip it to second to Rojas, and there is a force out on contact.
off the COVID-19 IL? He had 3 hits that game and then slumped a little.
Maldonado will lead things off against Shohei Ohtani. Maldonado, he's well on his way to number 6 in a row. That ball fouled out of play. Maldonado.
I really hope, or I want to believe.
Earlier he starts with the splitter grip, and he throws a fastball as he changed. You had it right away, and that puts him in 4th. Roman Quinn of the Phillies has the 2 fastest times down.
Realizing how quickly you need to get that baseball, field it perfectly, and make that throw across.
And how that push bunt becomes a big weapon for him. That was a tough pitch. He took a slider that he thought would be in, and it broke over on the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, he basically started it right at it.
That ball's into left field off the end of the bat, though, and Diaz the infield. Ohtani walking off the mound, only needed a 9-pitch inning.
Rangers special orbit and the Princess Snow Globe add-on.
Here is Shohei Ohtani, starting pitcher, tied for the major league lead with Ronald Acuna. Ohtani so far has batted 3 times in his starts this year. Didn't want Ohtani to leave the game as a pitcher and have a short bench to work with when he had to work around the home run and 3 RBIs. White Sox and the Rangers, the 2 teams he hit and started against. This one.
Number 1 or a P for pitcher.
McCullers gets Ohtani swinging. That is the 4th strikeout for Lance. And a good start to this 4th inning.
Yeah, that's pretty filthy right there. He threw the changeup down and away and then comes back with
a player that can do both, that is doing both at the major league level. And he's
Hey, Michael Brantley shoots one up the middle. That'll be a base hit. Michael Brantley not waiting around. Uncle Mike getting aggressive here to start the 4th inning with a base hit to center.
Yeah, attack in that zone. If you're a Houston Astro, we've seen into that split.
Yeah, and one of the strategies in the past 5 pitches per inning so far is Alvarez fouls a fastball. Fastball misses 2-1. That one is a foul ball. 3 strikeouts the first time through the lineup for Ohtani, and he tried to throw him a Swing and a miss. Threw him a better splitter. That one was still in the zone. Picks up a strikeout of Alvarez. There is one out of the inning. Good slider. Putting Gurriel down in the count 0-2.
Try to get big on that slider. Slide.
And Alvarez. So that number is now 0 for 29. Tried to get a chase with the slider, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. There was that splitter. There's Carlos Correa. Correa hit the ball well his first time up. Flied out. Nobody has reached second base yet tonight against Ohtani. Top of the zone strike. Threw him the splitter up and picks up. Shohei Ohtani starts the inning facing Kyle Tucker. Ohtani. There's a called strike on the outside. Tucker drives one deep to left field. This ball is gone. Kyle Tucker, opposite field home run. And the Astros lead this game 1-0 on Tucker's 7th home run of the year.
Speaking of going deep, Kyle Tucker putting the Astros ahead going to the opposite field.
Seven home runs. Tucker favored. Straw fouling one back. Straw bouncing into a fielder's choice his first time up. Takes
actually for a mistake.
Swing and a miss. Got him with a fastball. 7. And that's the back of the Crawford boxes. That's not really one of those Minute Maid Park home runs you wouldn't think.
Yeah, 370.
Is 5 innings his last 2 starts. And it's general. Swing and a miss at the 2-1. Swing and a miss. They double up on the breaking ball. That was a little
ship fund.
Just turned. Pops one up down the line. Long run for Ward, and he